We figured out our technical difficulties and we're here in Oberhof. So again, I don't know if you heard my explanation of my glasses, but I've trained here for years and it's rarely sunny. So I'm so excited for the opportunity to wear my Vibe Heart glasses. I hope this elevates everyone's energy that's watching today, but we're getting ready for the men's race. Who knows what's gonna happen? We saw some repeats from the sprint into the regular championship competitions, but today, I don't know, Max Langenhahn is a contender, Felix Lach is the European sprint champion. So we're gonna dive into it in a little bit. Elsa Desmond is calling the race today with Tim Singer, but I have someone I would love to talk to because I always just love grabbing people to talk to. Tove, come join me. Come join me. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm so good. So I wanted to talk to you because for everyone that's following our show, they loved the feedback on talking to your mom, actually. Yeah, and it was so cool, and your mom was so cute, and like, to learn about the whole Swedish organization and how you guys are able to slide. So tell me really quick, how old were you when you first slid?
I think I started when I was 12, for real, yeah. And then I tried a little bit when I was a kid, but I barely remember. So I was forced to go to Hammarström with my dad and try. And then when I was 12, my brother said, "Oh, I want to try Luge." And then I said, "Oh, me too." And then we went to Lillehammer.
And so your dad was a previous, which Olympics did he compete in?
It was Lillehammer and Abbeville.
So did you feel like stress growing up, like knowing your dad was an Olympian, like, oh, I have to do this too? Or were you like, oh no, it's fine?
No, not at all. He was like, he knew if we started with Luge, he wasn't too happy about us starting with Luge because he knew that we will get stuck. Which we was, and then he knew he will be stuck again.
So stuck, do you think, because I think a lot of athletes feel that towards the sport, like they start it and then they're like, I can't leave. So what is it about Luge that athletes can't leave, do you think?
I'm not sure. I like the feeling that you sit on the start and never know really what's gonna be next, and you always have to solve new problems and always fighting the old time.
Thank you. He said he liked my glasses. I'm sorry he interrupted you because your answer, I think you're correct. I think there's something about it that you just can't find elsewhere and people just keep coming and coming. So when you have kids, are you like, I want them to slide too?
I don't know.
I know that's a far question. That's an unfair question. But sometimes like people will ask me like, oh, will you let your kids slide? And I don't have an answer for that. So do you have an answer?
No. They can do, I want them to do some sort of sports, at least that's when they are kids, but it doesn't matter what sport, really. Yeah. Something they are passionate about.
You know, I love that. I need to have that answer instead of like, because I get stressed. I'm like, I don't know, then my kid's traveling half the year and that they're gone and there's injuries on top. I mean, I guess it's with every sport. But so how did this weekend go for you?
Yeah, it's been a tough training. To be honest, I had a bunch of problems, but I started to figure out for the race. For the sprint, I came 16 in the qualification, so one spot from qualification, but it was my best result ever. So I'm really happy with that.
That's amazing. Happy for you.
Thank you. And the normal race, I messed up the start curve. The rest of the track was really nice, but it is what it is. It's sports.
So I know you don't want to talk about your mistakes in the track, but something that they don't see mistakes like athletes see mistakes. So when you say I messed up start curve, what does that mean?
I came into the start curve with the wrong angle, so I had two big skids, and then I knew I have no chance. So it was just get me to the finish, I'm done.
I know that feeling. I've had that feeling too. The worst is when you go into start curve and you flip. Like,
oh, yeah. Oh, it's awful.
Terrible. Your pride, you're insecure about everything you've ever done in your life because you train all week, you train your whole life for these moments, you go in a start curve, you flip right over, and then you're just like, I just want to break and get out of the track. So I get that. So when you take a wrong angle, is that because the paddling was off or the driving is off, or how does that happen?
My paddles are quite often off, and it's not my strong side, so I need to train on that for sure.
Yeah, the start is tough. The start is no joke, especially when you see like the start facilities that some of the other countries have. They get so much training and all this stuff. So anyways, okay, so moving in, we'll forget about this weekend. We'll move on. So headed into Altenburg, are you excited? Do you like that track?
I like it most of the times when I'm sliding good. It's really fun. But when you're not sliding good in Altenberg, it's not the best place to be.
It's kind of scary. For me, it was kind of scary.
Yeah, it's scary if you have a bad week. But it's so much fun when you do it right.
Amazing. I love that. Come say hi really quick. You were a fan favorite a couple weeks ago. Everybody was loving that we were talking to you. I put it up on my Instagram. Everybody in America was loving the story. The story of Swedish sliding is really so inspiring. Like you guys are what makes sliding interesting for me. I think this is what makes it so fun. So anyways, how are you doing on this championship weekend?
I'm fine. It's okay.
Are you stressed or you're good?
A bit. You're always nervous.
Normal mom stress. What do you do when you're stressed? Do you have any things that you like get grounded with?
Not really. Just try to calm down and relax and enjoy the party. It's so fantastic here in Oberhof.
I like that. Enjoy. Well, the atmosphere has been great. I was talking to Jessica Dagenhart from Double. She's like, I've never seen this many people at the track before. So just super fun. So anyways, I will let you go. Thank you for chatting with me. I'm going to grab you more throughout the season because people love Sweden now. We're giving you a whole fan club. Okay, so we are set up. I'm going to do a time check. How many minutes away from the race are we? I think we're probably about 8 minutes from live. Okay, we're going to switch to the world view in just a second, but I do have Tim Singer, Elsa Desmond here to talk about what they think about the men's race. We've got men coming up, World Championship weekend. Come on in, girlfriend. Here you go. Elsa Desmond, incredible story. We're going to do a feature on her one day because we can't tell your story enough in this moment. But what are you guys feeling going into this men's race, having seen the sprint competition and Felix winning? Take it away.
Thanks, Kate. I'm feeling great. It's a beautiful day, Elsa. This is absolutely the finest day we've had throughout these 2 weeks of training and racing in Oberhof. Welcome to the 51st FIL Luge World Championships final day. Today we've got men's singles, as Kate has told us, followed by team relay, and I'm pleased to have alongside with our live call on the other YouTube channel in just a few minutes, I have Elsa Desmond of Team Ireland. So Elsa, you and I were just chatting off camera. This has been nothing short of a German domination. 7 races, 7 gold medals. They've been cheering pretty loudly here. Will anything change on the final day?
Well, only 2 Germans in this men's event, so we won't be seeing a clean
There are
sweep.
more, but 2 contenders.
Yes,
right?
only 2 Germans that we would expect to see on the medal table in this event, but it's Luge, anything can happen. We wouldn't expect to see a German clean sweep like we have in some of the other events. There's Jonas Müller from Austria, there's a couple of other contenders in there. We might see some variety on that medal table, but it's Luge and anything can happen.
Absolutely, and let's be clear, the Germans are a little tired of apologizing for doing so well. I mean, because everyone's always rooting for the other nations, but that's just for parity and variety. But let's get right to the point. In your estimation, why is Germany so tough?
I mean, they really invest in this sport. They have 4 tracks in their country, 3 at the moment with Koningsee being out of action. They have athletes going right from really young ages. They start when they're 5, 6, 7. They really have huge amounts of experience behind them, huge amount of experience in the coaches. They've really built this program and they have such depth as well in their program. So they dominate.
Indeed they do, and we'll see if they can make it 9 for 9 over the next several hours. We will be heading to the booth. The other YouTube channels, stay on board for all of the live action. And Elsa, I'm sure we'll be back to talk with Kate in a little bit between runs or between races. And as you said, Kate, this is a woman who bears a whole feature on her story.
Yeah, actually, it's just like what I was saying to Sweden. The smaller nations are the ones that make Luge so exciting. So we need to do like a whole sit down. I mean, we're not that advanced yet where we do sit down interviews, but when we are, we're diving in to your whole resume. Okay, so anyways.
All right, sorry to blow you off, but we got to bounce.
You got stuff. Okay, do your thing. Good luck. Have fun in there. Elsa Desmond is just so cool. She's so rad. Team Ireland, the only Irish Olympian for sliding. I think she was the first, don't quote me on this, she was the first Irish luge athlete at the Olympics last year in Beijing. And she's also casually a doctor. She like casually went to medical school, did her whole thing, and anyways, I love that girl. She's so great, so incredible. So anyways, we're diving into the men's in just a little bit. 2 German contenders we heard there, but when we're on a German track, they tend to have more junior athletes come and race up. So kind of like with the women, Merle Freibel, she finished, I believe, 4th yesterday. Kind of like that for the men, some young guns that are going to do well and that have slid so many times on this home track that we'll see how it goes. So anyways, we are going to hop over to our live feed and just enjoy. I know for everyone watching at home, just like taking the scenery here. It's so beautiful. It's sunny outside today. It's a little cloudy, but we count this as sun in Oberhof. This definitely counts as sun. The fan section is going to be going wild today. The men's race always brings a big crowd because it's just fun. We're already seeing some of the flags up there. We see for the Gleichers up top. Not sure if you could see it. The Gleichers' parents are here, Nico and David. So anyways, we're excited. It's the last day of competition. And then we get to do the relay after, which is my favorite and the most fun, I think. So anyways, everyone, go ahead, switch over on the live feed. Welcome to the 3rd day of racing for the FIL World Championship here in Oberhof. We're going to have a lot of fun. I hope it stays sunny so I get to wear these glasses the rest of the day. So anyways, yeah, you like them? They're good, huh? They're good. You guys can steal these. I'll let you guys wear them too. If you ever come to the race and you see me, I'll let you wear them for a second. So anyways, that's our FIL Studio opener. We'll be back mid-race, mid-run. Not mid-run, mid-race for the men's race. But